Hello everyone, this is Varaprasad and I am presenting you the daily current affairs which are useful for SSC, RRB and other government examinations. Let us start the session. Government raises FDI limit in defense production to 74% from 49%. The government will make separate budgetary provisions for procuring only India-made defense items and will generate a negative list of weapons that can be imported as part of larger reforms to boost the economy in post-COVID-19 world. Announcing a series of reforms for defense production, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said that idea is to bring down India's larger weapons import bill, and while certain high technology systems will still be procured from abroad, emphasis will be on procuring locally made products. The minister said that long pending corporatization of Ordnance Factory Board has been approved, that it will enable them to cut costs and overheads for more efficient operations. She also said that OFB factories could be listed in the market in near future to bring in transparency in their operations. The government also announced that foreign direct investment limits are being enhanced from 49% to 74% under automatic route, even though security clearances will still be required. It is not immediately clear how this much impact could have, given that even 100% FDI is currently allowed in defense sector on a case by case basis. Center launches online dashboard to monitor movement of migrant workers and their contact tracing during lockdown across the country. In a communication to all states and union territories, Home Secretary Ajay Balla said that central government has already allowed the movement of migrant workers by buses and Sharmik special trains to enable them to travel to their native places. He said to collect information and facilitate movement of migrants, the National Disaster Management Authority has developed the online dashboard National Migrant Information System on NDMA GIS portal. Balla said the portal will maintain a central repository and help the sending as well as receiving state and district to ask for and give their acceptance in an online format seamlessly. This system will help in speedy communication between states without creating additional work at the level of field officers. It has additional advantages like contact tracing, which may be useful in overall COVID response work, he said. The states can upload individual data on portal, as many states have already collected migrant data. This can be integrated through application program interface. World Telecommunication and Information Society Day is observed on 17th May every year. The main aim to celebrate the World Telecommunication and Information Society Day is to help raise awareness of possibilities that the use of internet and other information and communication technologies can bring to societies and economies. The theme of World Telecommunication and Information Society Day of 2020 is Connect 2030 ICTs for Sustainable Development Goals. The history of this World Telecommunication Day and Information Society Day is World Telecommunication Day has been celebrated annually on 17th May since 1969. The date marks the anniversary of founding of International Telecommunication Union on 17th May 1865, when the first International Telegraph Convention was signed in Paris. In 1973, the event was formally instituted at Spain. In 2005, the World Summit on the Information Society called upon the United Nations General Assembly to declare 17th May as World Information Society Day. The aim was to focus on importance of these technologies and wide range of related social and economic issues that had been raised by the summit. The UN General Assembly resolved in March 2006 that World Information Society Day would indeed take place every year on 17th May. Later in 2006, the ITU decided to combine both celebrations as World Telecommunication and Information Society Day. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said that defaults related to COVID-19 to be exempted from IBC, Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code for up to 1 year. Further, the central will decriminalize most of the sections of the Companies Act where violations are technical or procedural in nature. These and other changes to the IBC and Companies Act will be brought through ordinances so that companies can benefit immediately, said Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman while presenting the final tranche of Atmanirbhar Bharat package on Sunday. Of course, we will go back to Parliament once the Parliament commences to have it passed as an act, she added. Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan, one TV channel each for class 1 to 12. A digital education initiative for students called PM E-Vidya will be launched, said Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. She added that this will provide multimode access to digital online education. Here there will be an earmarked TV channel per class from 1 to 12. Further, top 100 universities will be permitted to automatically start online courses by 30th May 2020. This is a part of Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan announced by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on May 12th to deal with disruption caused by coronavirus outbreak. The Finance Minister said that digital infrastructure for knowledge sharing, Diksha platform, will be used extensively for school education in states and union territories. The Diksha platform offers teachers, students, and parents learning material relevant to prescribed school curriculum. Students can download the Diksha app and scan the textbook QR code for easy access to the school lessons. Government to provide 30% viability gap funding for social infrastructure projects. The Finance Minister said that revamped viability gap funding scheme would help boost private sector investment in social infrastructure projects. Social infrastructure projects suffer from poor viability and that the government will enhance the quantum of VGF up to 30% each of total project cost. For other sectors, existing VGF support of 20% each from center and states shall continue. The total outlay is 8,100 crore rupees, the Finance Minister said. These projects will be proposed by union ministers and state governments or statutory entities. The Finance Minister was unveiling the fourth tranche of details of COVID-19 economic relief package on May 16th. Government said commercial mining of coal on revenue share basis. Nirmala Sitharaman, in her fourth tranche of economic package, she said commercial mining will be done on revenue sharing mechanism instead of regime of fixed rupee or ton. Nearly 50 block will be offered for bidding, she said. This is being done to reduce import of substitutable coal and increase self-reliance in coal production. Also, the government will invest 50,000 crore rupees for building evacuation infrastructure. Coal gasification and liquefaction will be incentivized through rebate in revenue sharing. She said adding coal bed methane production would also be encouraged. IISc develops antimicrobial composite material and testing protocols for PPEs. It developed a 3-layered antimicrobial composite layer of low cost for making masks, and another team, including members from IISc, is involved in testing masks and developing a way of recycling them. The mask material consists of 3 layers. The outermost layer is made of polyester fabric with polymeric non-fiber deposited on it to make it water repellent. The middle layer is also a polyester fabric on both sides of which polymeric nanofibers containing antiviral and antibacterial agents are deposited. This layer inactivates both bacteria and virus when it comes into contact with it. The innermost layer is a comfort layer consisting of cotton fabric. The middle layer also has positively charged polymer which inactive the microbes that come in contact with this layer. The material is designed to cut off particle of size of 0.3 micrometers to about 95% efficiency. Former Miss America sportscasting pioneer Phyllis Ann George has passed away. The former Miss America pageant winner and pioneering sportscaster passed away Friday, following a long struggle with a blood disorder, according to the reports. She was 70. George was crowned Miss America in 1971 and was one of the first women sportscasters. She worked in 1974 as the co-host of Candid Camera and that same year joined NFL Today's pre-game show. She also covered horse racing and co-hosted CBS Morning News. The last one of the session is 1.2 million EPFO members withdrawn 3,360 crore rupees of savings during lockdown. Earlier on March 28, EPFO allowed formal sector workers to withdraw a non-refundable advance from their retirement savings to deal with hardships due to lockdown. The government on March 25 imposed a nationwide lockdown to fight coronavirus pandemic. The EPFO under the Union Labour and Employment Ministry has settled a total of 1.2 million claims under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana package News agency PTI reported the provision for a special withdrawal from EPF scheme to fight the COVID-19 pandemic is part of Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana scheme announced by government, and an urgent notification on matter was made to introduce a para 68L3 of the EPF scheme on March 28, 2020. We are providing you the PDF of this entire session in the description box below. People who want to download the PDF can go to the description box and click on that link so that you can download the PDF. Thank you everyone. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates. Please give your valuable suggestions in the comment box.